This is Scaling the Heights, number 39 in your book. What I've done is used my color magnets to hopefully help this just retain a little bit more information in your brain. You may have noticed that C is always red, D is black because I don't have any orange, but it should be orange. E is yellow, so there's a rainbow pattern happening here. I've also given you the measure lines, and I've extended those bar lines down with a little dash line because I want you guys to think of these as sets of 3 notes, and the first note is always going to be the strongest felt note. So we're going to underline those ones. So we've got C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. And if you look at just those notes that we underline, you'll notice that we have a scale going upwards, C major scale. So what we're really doing is just noodling around on our instrument to embellish a C major scale. So we're going to start on open C, and you're going to go C, D on the second finger, second fret. E is the open string here. You don't actually need to pick up your second finger while you do this because you're going to return to D. Right here we have D, E, D. So we can play D, we can play the E string, and we can go right back to D without lifting this finger. So try that from the beginning. We have open C, C, D, E, D, and we stay put, okay? Next measure is D, E, F, and we can release the D, okay? D, E, F, first finger F, and then we have open string, E, F, G. Now that one's nice because in our scale pattern, it stays all in one string. So we already think of it as one chunk in our brains, E, F, and G. And then we go back 1, F, G, A. We go back to our open A here. And then we're going to rock back to G. So I'm not removing my third finger G. Play E, F, G, E, F, G, and then F, G, A, F, G, A, stay there, G, A, B, then you move for the B. Next one's over here. We have A, B, C, A, B, C, which we also think of as one chunk already because of doing the scale. A, B, C is all on one string, so we think of it as A, B, C, one thought. Now, in this Scaling the Heights pattern, we don't just stop here. We do what's called a turnaround. So you see how everything has been going up 2, down 1, up 2, down 1. So from the beginning, from C to D is up, D to E is up, E to D is down. Up, up, down, up, up, down, up, up, down. When we get over here, we're going to do up, up, down, down, up, up. So it does a little turnaround that lets you feel like you've landed on C. Otherwise, you could go on forever and ever and ever, never stopping, and we never feel like it has a period to the sentence. So what's on this board over here? A, B, C, B, A, B, C. Say that. A, B, C, B, A, B, C. Do it again. A, B, C, B, A, B, C. Get that in your brain, and then play it. I'm gonna stand over on this side. Here we go. A, B, C, B, A, B, C. Again. A, B, C, B, A, B, C. So if you watch what your hand is doing in the fretboard, you're actually shortening the string and then lengthening the string and then shortening the string again. Okay, so we're always going in order. It's not skipping. It's going up and down, up, again. Play it. A, B, C, B, A, B, C. Great. So now that you've done all of it, you can put it together. And the most important thing that I've seen people make a mistake on is they're not doing it in time. Every one of these notes is equal right up until the last one. The last one holds. So we want to make sure that you don't have a pause to think and breathe. You have to think of what's coming next before it happens. So for example, while you're playing the very first measure, C, D, E, C, D, E, I'm already thinking about what's next. D, E, F, right? Otherwise, I would go C, D, E, what is it? D, E, F, what's the next one? Right? And that would take time. There's no pausing allowed. So we need to play this straight through, and it would sound like this. C, D, E, D, E, F, E, F, G, F, G, A, G, A, B, A, B, C, B, A, B, C. No pausing at all. Every note has to flow in the tempo from one to the next. Sing it out loud. Ready? And C, D, E, D, E, F, E, F, G, F, G, A, G, A, B, A, B, C, B, A, B, C. You only get to breathe after that last note. And you can take tiny breaths, but you can't take time on those tiny breaths. All right, now we're gonna flip it and make it go down the scale. So it's a similar pattern. Instead of going up, up, down, it's gonna go down, down, up. We reverse it. And that'll take us from high C all the way back down to low C. Here's scaling the heights going downward. You see I've reversed all my notes into the descending line pattern, changed all my letter names, and I still have the extended bar line so that you can see things in groups of 3. I've also kept my underlined first note of every measure so that you can see the scale going downward. So we have C, B, A, G, F, E, D, landing on C at the bottom. Now we're going to do our little sets of 3 starting on high C, which is going to be on your A string. We're going to put our third finger on it. That is high C. C, B, A. That's your first 3. And that's a nice set because it's all on one string. C, B, A. Then we're going to do B, A, G. B, A. We got to put our third finger down on the E string for G. B, A, G again. B, A, G. Back it up to A, but you don't have to lift your third finger. We just played G. We're going to play A and then G again. So right here is a moment where the G can stay put on your fretboard. G, starting on A, third measure. A, G, F, G, F, E. That's a nice one because it's all on the same string. G, F, E. Then we have F, E, D. F, E, go to the next string. D. And then over here, we have open E, D, C, open C at the bottom. But that is not the end. You have to do another turnaround. So once again, we've been going down 2, up 1, down 2, up 1, down 2, up 1. And then at this ending section, when you get to the last 3 letters, you're going to do a turnaround. You're going to go down, 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 up, down, down. So the whole mountain and valley. That way you end with a period to your sentence. It's going to feel like the end. So let's play just what's on this board right here. That's a turnaround. E, open E, E, D, C, D, E, D, C. You don't have to lift your finger between D, E, and D. You can keep the D in place right here. E, D, C, oh, sorry, E, D, C, D. Right here, we're holding it. D, C. So you really only need to lift it when you need to play C. Otherwise, that finger can stay in place on the C string at a note D. Turn around again. E, D, C, D, E, D, C. Let's play the whole thing. All the way from the top to the bottom of the downward half of your Scaling the Heights. Starting on high C. Here we go. C, B, A, B, A, G, A, G, F, G, F, E. Sorry, E. We'll do it again. Let's play the entire Scaling the Heights downward half, starting on high C, going all the way down to the bottom on the second line of your exercise. Here we go. Start on high C, third finger, third fret, A string. C, B, A, B, A, G, A, G, F, G, F, E, F, E, D, E, D, C, D, E, D, C. There you go. there's the second half. So if you're going to play the whole thing all the way up the scale and back down the scale, you would start on low C, go up 2, back 1, up 2, back 1 every time. Don't forget the turnaround at the top, then the opposite going down, down 2, up 1, down 2, up 1, and the turnaround at the bottom. So the end of each of these lines has a turnaround. That's what's been on my second board of each of these shots. Start on C, C, D, E, D, E, F, E, F, G, F, G, A, G, A, B, A, B, C, B, A, B, C, C, B, A, B, A, G, A, G, F, G, F, E, F, E, D, E, D, C, D, E, D, C. There you go. Keep practicing, guys.